therapy. Hey, you guys. So, anyone else out there right in the middle of a really ugly, soul-crushing divorce? Alright, cool. So, when you're getting a divorce, people love to ask you when you're going to get back out there again, which is a polite way of saying, you want to have sex again, right? I mean, yeah, but like the prospect is a little daunting. I mean, a lot has changed since I was last out there. So many things have come back around. Eyebrows, high-waisted jeans, pubic hair. Pubic hair is back. What a relief. I mean, like when everyone was rushing out to get laser hair removal a decade or so ago, I was like, you might want to hold off. This is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. You never know when the bush might make a comeback. And also, you guys haven't had kids yet, and someday you may need a literal beard to hide a post-childbirth below-the-belt turkey wobble situation. I'm just saying. I've heard it's true. But back to midlife sex, okay? So I'm sure there are just a shitload of middle-aged divorced people out there screwing like college kids. And probably about the same percentage of them are practicing safe sex. And sadly, the risk factors haven't changed, but the name has. Now we say STI instead of STD, because somewhere between handing out participation awards at field day and banning timeouts, we learned that infection was a little gentler on the ego than disease. Either way, I guess it's back to condoms for me. Even though the last time I used them in my 20s, just the sound of opening the damn package was enough to kill the mood. It sounded like someone was hiding under the bed eating a bag of Doritos. But like at some point you're ready to be exclusive, right? And ditch the condoms. But then what? Like, is it like an honor system thing? Like, hey, yeah, I'm totally clean. Okay, Chad. Do you ask for a note from their doctor? Like, will I get an exposure notification like with COVID? Maybe there's an STI passport where I can just scan my dick with my iPhone. Can you make this thing any bigger? But like, I feel like there should be an app to avoid all these awkward conversations. And the app would have it all. Your most recent STI labs. I mean, sure, you could have fucked an entire water ski team since your report last Tuesday, but you could also totally verify birth control. Like, sure, you say you've had a vasectomy. Am I right, George? But you better check the app, right? But you could also indicate your preferences on oral, anal. Did you vote for Trump? And, you could leave performance reviews too, right? Like quacks like a duck during climax. Insisted on calling me Tawny. Or pass, right? But like maybe there's a tab called Fucked Anyone I Know, where you can cross-check your dates with like your college roommates, next door neighbors, PTA president. But like with the app, you can effectively rule out all kinds of deal breakers, like micro penises, teabagging fetishes, passionate backyard chicken owners. I mean, it's like no more cringy conversations. You can just be like, hey, just scan my QR code and you can find me on Clapchat. But speaking of screens, can we talk about iPhone and Face ID? Because like I have had it with face not recognized. There are only so many times a day a 45-year-old woman can say out loud to her phone, "This is my face, bitch," without getting a complex. I mean, it's like maybe you're the teensiest bit high, or wearing an expression of grim resignation, and it's face not recognized. It's like my iPhone literally doesn't recognize me if I'm not smiling and wearing eye cream. It rejects me if I'm in a bad mood, like an emotionally unevolved boyfriend, or, you know, the patriarchy. Like, who's designing these iPhones? Like your gross Uncle Tony, who's like, no, be a whole lot prettier if you just smiled. So, when you have a lot of tattoos, they get a lot of attention. Kind of like when you're hugely pregnant and people are magnetically drawn to your belly. And like everyone pops up with their delivery room horror stories about how they almost died and their vagina's never been the same. Turkey waddle, anyone? It's like, stand down, this is the checkout line at Sprout. But the grocery store checkout is also a danger zone for tattooed people. Because like once the cashier sees that you're ink positive, like you're basically trapped. And you have to politely smile and nod while she shows up the ugliest glowing dandelion fluff tattoo you've ever seen. And you're like, I just came here for my favorite gluten-free macarons, you know? But it happens everywhere. Like last week, I'm literally being wheeled back for my colonoscopy. And my IV nurse is like, can I have your tattoo artist's phone number? Like, ma'am, I have back boundaries. But even I know that when you're wearing a paper gown with no underwear on, it's not an appropriate time to exchange digits. I'm about to be anesthetized. Have some decorum. But people also make a lot of assumptions about tattooed folks, right? Like they're all super chill and cool and laid back. Like they don't even give a fuck. They've got ink all over their bodies. I'm here to tell you this is not correct. Like, I am the most uptight type A person on the planet. Like, I absolutely care what you think of me. I could not care more what people think. I have zero chill. I'm so type A that I actually add things to my to-do list that I've already done, just so I can cross them off. I'm a control freak in sheep's clothing, or sheep's sleep. But like, not only am I a people pleaser, but I'm also an empath. And I'm not sure if you know, but this is a seriously catastrophic combination, right? Because like, not only do you care what people think, like you seriously fucking care. Like I'm basically up here shitting my pants that one of you has a glowing dandelion fluff tattoo. Or a micro penis. Or, oh my God forbid, a dandelion tattoo on your micro penis? And like, I've offended you. Like, is there anyone out there named Tawny who's rocking a prepubescent, like, bald eagle situation? Who, like, hates me now? You know? Like, Venmo me after your therapy session, Tawny. I don't care if it's out of network. Like, I got you. Now, you might think that being a people-pleasing empath wouldn't lend well to stand-up comedy. You'd be correct. I'm not here to roast anyone. Not the loud talker in the back. Not soccer moms, not my ex-husband, maybe him. But like, I just want everyone here to feel good about themselves, you know what I mean? Like, this is empath comedy. This is a highly sensitive person set. And I'm here to make sure you feel seen and supported. So like, what do you need from me? A hug? Like a trauma dump stash? Maybe a ride to DIA? No, I'm not a masochist. People take advantage of this approval-seeking quality. Like, they smell it on you. Every time I go to a restaurant, the hostess is like, are you okay with a high top? And I look around at this sea of available regular tables. I could sit anywhere. I'm like, I don't want to be the difficult customer, so I'm like, but really, why the high top? Like, was the bathroom not available? Like, we could just throw a picnic blanket down on the restroom floor. You know? Okay, so this is why I love dogs, because they too care deeply about what other people think of them. Particularly my dogs. My golden doodle is completely obsessed with me. He's like Ken in the Barbie movie. He's literally only having a good day when he receives my loving praise. And boyfriend is on more anxiety meds than any member of my family. And that's a lot of meds, my friends. Like, we could basically just dump all our anxiety meds in a punch bowl and have like a really fun 1980s cocktail party, you know? But I feel like people's dogs would need so many SSRIs if they weren't so worried about their owner's approval. You know? And hypoallergenic dogs are the worst because they know they only exist to be a furry weighted blanket for their anxious owners. So they like really have to up their people pleasing. They're like, hey, are you mad at me? Sorry I put my paws on your laptop when you were trying to work. I just love you so fucking much. I don't know what to do. And like, please just keep looking at me the way you did this morning when you woke up and discovered that I was spooning you on your pillow. And I could tell that you were just like, no, this is what love feels like. More of that, please. There's one limit to my dog's adoration of me. They get very judgy when I use my vibrators. Yes, plural. Jesus, everyone's approved. It's like, as they're scattering to the corners of my bed, like clutching their pearl collars. I'm like, listen here. This is a sex-positive family. And I will not be shamed by the same animals who eat my high-waisted granny panties on the reg. Like, I have expressed your anal gland, so like, just back off with the side eyes, okay? And it's like, these animals have zero survival skills. Like, if they weren't all harnessed up, they would just like walk into traffic. Like, they have no idea they're in danger. And I'm like, makes me question their priorities. Like, they do nothing to keep themselves alive, but they're all neurotic about their need for approval. Oh shit. I am my dog's. I can't change a tire or my furnace filter or my carbon monoxide detector, but I'm like filled with crippling guilt that my piano tuner thinks I forgot him. Oh shit. Pass the Prozac, Tigger. Maybe hide in some peanut butter. I love that shit. Alright, thanks you guys.